This is the end of our vacation as a family, a neurodivergent mom, raising neurodivergent kids. I asked on Instagram, would you be interested in me sharing my experience traveling abroad with a neurodivergent child, being a neurodivergent mom? A lot of you say yes, and you say yes, so that's what I'm going to be sharing in this video. If you are new to me, hello, my name is Marcela Collier. I'm a certified parenting coach, and I'm the founder of HIC Parenting Education Agency. We have the mission to help parents become secure parents so they can raise emotionally strong, confident children, especially we're talking about neurodivergent kids. Okay, so I'm going just to start talking about my experience. So I have a neurodivergent child who has a lot of sensory needs, high sensory needs. We were coming to a hot climate, humid, the opposite of where we live. We live in Arizona, so it's hot over there, but it's dry. We were coming to a different country, so he's a very picky eater because he has sensory needs, and we knew we needed to do something because he only eats certain brands, and we couldn't take their, the things that he eats on the plane. So the first thing is that we try to work on flexibility as much as possible. His diet has not been great. He hasn't been eating the vegetables here because we've offered him the vegetables and all the nutritious food that they have here in Mexico, but they don't look or taste the same. Even if we try to make it similar, they don't taste the same for him. So it's been a tough pill to swallow, but to remind ourselves that this is not forever. He's going to go back tomorrow to his environment where he's going to have his preferred vegetables and food. So basically, the food that he ate here was food to stay alive, to survive. The second thing is that we have a neurotypical child as well. So with a neurotypical child and a neurodivergent child, we had to address both of their needs, because you have a neurotypical, that doesn't mean that they don't have needs. So he had more of a need to explore, to be outside, to be longer in the pool, to be at the beach for longer. We divided and conquered. A lot of the times, my husband or myself stayed with our neurotypical child in the pool while the other one took the neurodivergent one to the room to reset and calm down and rest for a little bit. So what we did is that we read their signs, we read their body cues, their needs. We noticed when our neurodivergent one was about to be ready to be done with all this sensory experience, being at the beach and all. So we kind of we're very observant on how he presented himself. So we were able to meet his needs in advance instead of waiting for the sensory meltdown to happen, the sensory overload to happen. I think preparation is key. We plan for one big outing a day, no more than one, considering that I'm neurodivergent as well, and I want to stay regulated to help my children. I cannot handle more than one big outing a day. I know my window of tolerance. So if you're a neurodivergent parent, consider your needs as well. What is your window of tolerance? And try to stay within your window of tolerance. Otherwise, you are going to be trying to regulate a dysregulated child while you feel dysregulated, overwhelmed, sensory overloaded. So we did one big outing a day. It was usually in the afternoon, and all morning we were just hanging by the pool, or many times my husband took my children to the pool and I stay at home the whole morning, kind of like preparing for the big outing. when we did the ATV tours, I knew it was going to be a big sensory experience for me. So I didn't go anywhere else. In the morning, I stay at home. I stay in the hotel room. Brian, my husband, took the twins swimming. I didn't go there just to reserve my energy and my window of tolerance. And the ATV tour was just fine because when I got there, I was rested. My nervous system was calm. We prepared ourselves mentally for the unexpected. If my neurodivergent son's needs kind of like get in the way, or not get in the way, I don't like that word, but if they are more pressing, they're very pressing, and then he could not handle the environment anymore, we were mentally prepared to kind of like end the mission and go back to our safe place, which it is this beautiful resort. So that happened. When did that happen? Yeah, that happened when we went to town. We are in Puerto Vallarta. We went to town. We wanted to keep exploring, but we saw that Santiago, my neurodivergent one, was very close to being done, and we were not done. So we just said, okay, let's just end it here. Let's go back to the place. When we come with very high expectations of we need to do everything until the end, that's when I'm getting distracted. You see, I need to focus. ADHD, I need to focus. That's when you start getting into like feeling, I would say, disappointed. Like, we didn't get to finish all these things. But if you go into it with the mentality of we're just going to take things as we go, one step at a time, then I think that really helped me appreciate the things that we did with the time we took. I think we have an unfair disadvantage as well because as a parenting coach, I do a lot of emotional intelligence work with both of my kids. So they are very well trained and educated in processing and communicating their needs and emotions. So many times, my son, he communicated with us, I need space, I need a break, I need attention, I'm done, I feel overloaded. And I think this is really important if you are raising a neurodivergent child. They don't have to have words, but somehow if you can teach them how to communicate with body cues, how to express their needs and emotions to you, that's huge. I've done it with my twins with prompts, and these prompts help them see their primary emotions and then their secondary emotions. It has conversation starter prompts that I use to kind of like kickstart the conversation about feelings, and that's what I've been using to teach them emotional intelligence. And I thought, let me put it together. Like, more parents should have this resource. If you are a member of the Secure Parent Collective membership, this is our membership in HIC Parenting, you will be able to get it free in your members area on June 11th. Otherwise, you will be able to access it in hicparenting.com on June 11th. Let me know if you've done trips with your neurodivergent children, and remember that it only takes understanding of yourself and of your children's needs to transform your parenting. That's Parenting with Understanding. I'll see you next time. Bye.